Welcome to the Freedom Foundation Session Watch. I'm Corey Burris, and with me is Trent England. Again, let's talk about session again. It's coming up.
It is Session Watch.
It is Session Watch, so we should watch it, right? It's impending. It's going to happen. What is going to happen, though? I guess that's kind of what everybody's asking. What is the legislature going to deal with this time around?
Well, I mean, and that's the important question. I mean, legislative sessions tend to have narratives, and this is an important year. I mean, what is most important for most of the people in the legislature this year is the fact that this is an even-numbered year, which means it's an election year. 2012, people are focused right now on presidential nominating contest in other states, but every member of our Washington State House of Representatives is up for re-election, or some of them are retiring at the end of this year, and half of the state Senate.
And they want to get in and get out quickly because they can't raise money, correct?
That's
while
right.
They're in session.
That's right. I mean, this stands to be a very interesting session because that's right. There's what's called a freeze on fundraising for those members. But if they have someone running against them who's not in the legislature right now, those people can raise money. So that's interesting. Also, redistricting. I mean, that's the big election issue. I think most people assume that the legislature will put its stamp of approval on what the redistricting commission did, but they don't have to, and there could be court cases after that. We will find out, I think, very quickly about redistricting.
But the big thing everyone's talking about, of course, is, and every state is talking about this, is the budget and how do we find the balance to that?
Yeah, and that's a huge issue. We had the special session. The legislature they had 2 special sessions last year, plus the long legislative session, 105 days long, and they still have $1 billion hole to fill. The important date for people to know, though, is February 15th, because by February 15th, by law, the next state revenue forecast will come out, and that's when we'll find out, is the hole getting bigger, is the hole getting smaller? I think a lot of people in the legislature have their fingers crossed that maybe things will get better and they won't have to deal with this budget hole. That's really unlikely, and I think right after February 15th, that's when we're going to see all the action on the budget, and they're going to try to figure something out very quickly, because at that point they'll only have a couple of weeks left.
And in the past, we've always seen the legislature has kind of come in and kind of very quickly pulled out a budget, and nobody's been able to really get a good look at it. Looks like that's going to happen again. A lot of distractions seem to be kind of already popping up.
Well, that's I think this session, aside from the election issues on policy, this is a session about the Washington State budget and about people who want to distract people from looking at the Washington State budget. I think that's going to be the narrative. There's going to be some kind of a budget solution, but some people want the voters to focus on the budget and see this big problem. Other people want to put up as many smoke screens as they can, and how all that pans out at the end of the 60-day session will be interesting to see.
Well, we will not be distracted. You can always check out everything that we have at myfreedomfoundation.com, and also check out our Facebook page if we want to keep up to date on all of these videos.